And they're off. And they got away to a nice start. Future Turn, first one to break. Intimidator, though, allowed to slide into the lead. Future Turn drops into second. Then comes Charlie Croker, who races away in third against the inside. Prometea in the yellow is midfield. Then we go just over a length away to Global Ally and Bardolino. 2 lengths away to Steinbeck, who sees them all from the back of the field as they make their way through the crossover past the 1,000 metres mark. Intimidator is the leader by just over 1 length over Future Turn, who races on his back in second. Then comes Charlie Croker, blue and white colours at the fence in third. Prometea is fourth and racing 3 lengths off the leader. Length and a half away to Bardolino, who's cleared Global Ally, and Steinbeck content to bide his time and race at the rear of the field. Through the final 500 metres they go, and they're about to spin for home. Intimidator been in front from the start, and he guides them into the home straight as the leader by around 1 length over Future Turn in second. Charlie Croker well placed at the rail in third. Prometea took the scenic route into the home straight. Bardolino blue sleeves and cap, Steinbeck, and then comes Global Ally, who's dropped out to the back of the field as Future Turn goes for home and hits the front over Intimidator. Prometea, Charlie Croker, they 2 lengths away. Bardolino towards the outside. It's Future Turn in the lead by a length and a half. Charlie Croker is the nearest and possibly only danger with 100 metres left to run. Future Turn maintains the lead over Charlie Croker, who fights hard, but Future Turn kept Charlie Croker at bay. Prometea ran third and Steinbeck was fourth. So the winners in the light blue, the Greg Bort Silks sat second, broke out well, allowed the stable companion to go to the lead, and then picked up the front roll with about 400 metres left to run. Charlie Croker was well teed up and just couldn't get to Future Turn. He was nursed until the final 120 metres when Richard Fourie asked him for a little bit more, and that little bit more was able to keep Charlie Croker at bay. Race number 4 is the first leg of the Pick 6 that gets underway at 1:30.
Winner of race 3 was number 3, Future Turn, the son of Futura from the Justin Snaith yard. Well done to Bongi. That's the lad who looks after Future Turn. He's very pleased with the win, still ringing in front of us here. The jockey aboard was Richard Fourie. Richard, well done.
Thank you, Vicky.
Are you trying to see who's taller, you or me?
No, let's not compete there.
Lovely ride on this horse. Do you have enough horse under you? Is that why you're quite confident?
Yeah, look, the track's heavy, so you got to hold him up and ride him as long as you can with the hands. And, he won a great race last time with me. He pricked his ears in front in the mile, and he hardly galloped. And today, as we jumped, I was slightly fast out, and JP, JP kicked up after his horse to keep his position, and Mo started racing. He wanted to be there. But yeah, had the luck of the draw. Top of the straight, hugged that inside, and made home for it. And Charlie Croker, doing his bit, always flying up late, but he's always going to be the bridesmaid, unfortunately. It's just that sort of horse. And game horse this year, fought him off as long as he could, and I just felt like the further we go after the winning post, he would keep his margin and keep stretching even more. So well done to Mr. Snaith and the team, to Mr. Bortz and all the owners involved, and to my sponsors at Winning Form.
Richard, I know the beginning of the day was a little bit, it wasn't an easy start for you, but with this win, going forward, what would be your sort of next best or your best rides that you could highlight?
Baltic Secret, Summer Lily, and obviously Lucid Trade under wet conditions in 1100, which is the plum sort of race for him. My chances all over.
Richard, well done.
Thank you.
That's Richard Fourie, jockey aboard Future Turn. Justin Snaith, I know you said you flew in for the day, but nice typical Cape Town weather today.
Yeah, look, it's a little bit overcast, but it's winter, so that's what we expect. I mean, the ground is a bit soft. It's meant to be. We're in a raining period that's been unheard of. So the fact that we're racing, I think, is there'd be nowhere in the country you'd be racing. This track does drain well. Yes, there are a couple patches and things that jockeys are concerned about, but it looks okay from what I'm watching, and I think the horses as well, a little bit on the, they're not as fit as they normally may be, which is obviously something else, but it is what it is, and we all need to earn a living, and these horses need to race, and at the end of the day, the most important thing is their well-being, which I think is, there's no issues whatsoever, and we're here to race, so really well done to David, to Etienne, Greg and Gina that have just arrived back from Ascot, and just nice to see my kids as well for the day before I head off to Durban again, actually in and out just to see the kids. And to Drakenstein on breeding. He's actually quite a fun little horse to own. I think he's won about 4 races now. Yeah, we're having good fun owning. And he's versatile, 14 up to 1800.
And also, I thought Richard rode a good ride. You know, you have to adapt in the conditions, and he's just such a master at that.
Yes, look, it helps in a small field. Don't give him too much credit. There's only 6-7 horses in a race, and the guys can still find trouble. So it's a long day still to go.
I think it's also keep him humble for the week.
Yeah, I've got a hard job.
Justin, well done.
Great, thank you.
Next up, we've got the owners to come through, and they can all come, both you, Etienne and David. You got your fan club up there. Well done. No, both of you, well done.
Yeah, lovely win, thank you. Well done to Greg and Gina. I think they're at Ascot, and Jono phoned me from there as well. They're having fun. But a very versatile horse, and I wish they were all like this. Well done to David. He's a stalwart who's always here, and just an armchair ride by Richard, I suppose.
Yeah, he's definitely a master. Well done.
Thank you.
David, well done for the win.
Thanks, Vicky. Yeah, well done to Richard. It was a great ride again. I know the jockeys aren't keen to ride today, but I'm very happy that they did. Yeah.
And I think, as Justin said, he's a really fun horse because he's got the talent and he's versatile, so he's not really limited to a distance or a track.
Yeah, he seems to like him. He's won over 1,000, 1,400 a mile. Maybe next time 1,800, hopefully. Yeah.
Well done.
Yeah. Thanks so much.
Yeah, that's well done to David Mercycant as well as Etienne Braun. Together own Future Turn together with Greg Bortz and Gina Goldsmith. So a lovely partnership. Well done to Drakenstein Stud for breeding the son of Futura, Future Turn. Lovely win from him, and a nice start of race 3. We move on to race 4 next, and it looks like the results are going to be more and more exciting. But good racing. Keep tuned.